A rare find. A patch of smooth ice found during a crisp winter afternoon. A gathering of friends. A hearty game of hockey. This age-old winter pastime has planted the seed of determination in many. The dream of skating a winner's lap proudly around the rink, holding the championship trophy high above for all to see. Many of those young hockey players grew up to play professional hockey in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Many planted roots here. Those players give us the excitement and pride of Fort Wayne Komet hockey. We dedicate this to you.
Welcome to the Komet Championship Hall of Fame weekend. Tonight, we celebrate all 9 Fort Wayne Komets championships. It was 1963. The Komets captured their first IHL Turner Cup championship. The Komets took out Muskegon in the first round, then sailed past the Minneapolis Millers 4-1. 2 years later, the Komets claimed their second IHL championship, eliminating the Toledo Mercuries in the first round, then bouncing the Des Moines Oakleafs in 6 games for the 1965 Turner Trophy. A decade later, the Komets won their third championship in 1973, eliminating the Flint Generals in the first round before sweeping the Port Huron Wings 4-0. It was the only Fort Wayne championship won on road ice, with the Komets winning Game 4 at McMorran Arena in Port Huron 5-1. Turner Cup Championship number 4 was as exciting as it gets. It took the Komets 3 rounds as they streaked to the Cup with 12 straight victories for the 1993 IHL Championship. After another decade, the Komets won the United Hockey League's regular season title. It was on Sunday, May 4th, in front of a Fort Wayne record crowd of 10,593 when the Komets eliminated the hated rival Quad City Mallards in the 5th game of the finals for the 2003 UHL Colonial Cup Championship. In 2007-2008, in a new IHL, the Komets eliminated the Muskegon Fury in the first round in 6 games. In the finals, the Komets and Port Huron IceHawks needed all 7 games and 3 overtimes. In the 7th and final game, the Komets prevailed 3-2 for their 6th league crown. The very next year, the Komets dominated the IHL, winning another regular season title before claiming their 7th championship. In 2010, the Komets made it 3 in a row, knocking off Port Huron in a 7-game first-round series, and then stopping the Flint Generals in the finals 4-1 for championship number 8. Championship number 9 came in the Central Hockey League. In the finals, the Komets overpowered the Wichita Thunder 4-1 to win the CHL President's Cup, 12 regular season titles, and 9 league championships. Congratulations to all Komet champions here tonight.
Not a problem. Pretty exciting to see all these guys from over the years to represent all the championship teams that we've had here in Fort Wayne.
I'm Otto Andrew, and we're here with Doug Rigler. Randy's still out on the ice. He'll be up to help our broadcast for this evening. We skipped the pregame for our ceremonies. And Doug, I'm amazed on how friendly the Frankies are with all the past players. They've always been great. From the 10 years I've been here, they're always celebrating what this franchise is built up to.
Well, they were fans first before they bought the team, and I think that says it all. They understand the history of the organization, what it means to this city, and they honestly have treated us old-timers like the new players. They treat us as part of the family, and they involve us in a lot of things, and there's a number of us that do a lot of stuff with them, but yeah, they treat us very well.
So let's remind the fans who we're playing tonight.
We have Cincinnati Cyclones. I had to look at it because for some reason I thought tonight's game was against Kalamazoo, but that'll be the next game that we broadcast. And, you know, our team has been battling a lot of injuries and sickness, but the one thing that's consistent, we just keep on winning. So we have a few key guys out again tonight, but it seems next guy up takes care of business.
And talking about the Kalamazoo team, We played them last night, and I believe we had our first win against them in Kalamazoo.
They've had our number this year, but yeah, we end up winning 6-2. Very big game. Now we're just getting ready for the opening lineup and get this game going and go for another 2 points.
I think I'm going to change the tape because the opening took longer than expected. So we're going to take a quick break and then come back to the national anthem here on our favorite stations around on public access and PBS.
Fans of Daniel Automotive would like to honor tonight's hometown hero. If you have a hero in your life you'd like to recognize, visit Komets.com for more information. Please welcome tonight's hometown hero, Indiana State Trooper Dustin Rutledge. Trooper Rutledge responded to a call on July 7, 2017 in Wabash County, where he found a submerged vehicle. Attached to a safety line, he jumped into the water and swam to save the trapped driver. He was able to get the driver attached to a safety line and pulled out of the vehicle. While being pulled to shore, the safety line broke. Trooper Rutledge was able to hold on to the victim and help him to swim to dry land. The Komet organization and our fans would like to thank you for your bravery and for your service to Wabash County. Once again, please welcome Indiana State Trooper Dustin Rutledge. Now, fans, please rise and remove your hats and welcome Wabash High School with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the balls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Yeah, great job by the Wabash High School, and this is Wabash night along with the salute to the champions, Doug, and I guess you were talking about some of the players as they came on the ice.
Well, it's just amazing to see from back in the 60s all the way up to current that the number of players that live here in Fort Wayne in the area. But again, for the Frankies to recognize the tradition and history of the program and bring these guys in is absolutely spectacular.
Well, you talked about you weren't invited to that party downstairs. I'm sure if you'd have gone down there, it'd be more than welcome. But you know a lot of those guys downstairs, and I did mention sitting there with Pokey Reddick and talking to him.
Yeah, he lived with us when Lynn and I were first married. A couple players lived in, and actually the funny deal was one time when Pokey's turn to do dishes, she tied him to the sink to make sure that he would do them.
Stayed there. They're having a little ceremonial drop there.
But to
Mayor
see that
from
many,
Wabash.
championships and like I said, wasn't invited because one of the teams I played on, we made it to the finals, we're favored to win in 4, and we lost in 4. So
wow. Well, I tell you, it's just an honor to be a part of such a great organization. I'm sure as you are, because you were a damn good player back in those days, and quite a contributor to the Comet tradition here in Fort Wayne. As meeting a young lady here, a beautiful young lady, and making
my green
her
card.
home, and got your green card. That's right. But many of them did. Kelly, you heard. I mean, all sorts of guys down there, and kind of the black community somewhat represented down there too, and they're so much welcomed by everybody.
Oh,
and that's
it
so
is.
cool.
You know, Otto and I were talking about it. When you look at the cross section across the carpet down there, from the Lenny Thornsons and Eddie Longs all the way down to Justin Hodgman at the other end, where his first championship, where he was just a rookie coming out of juniors and went on to win 2 more before moving up into the higher levels. Now he's come full circle and here in Fort Wayne.
Well, we talked with Pokey about how much hockey has changed since he's been here, and he says, yeah, you just don't see the toughness that you once saw in the old days, that's for sure.
Well, as the rules have changed, it's gone away from that. Guys have to play hockey. You couldn't have them just to be there to be tough.
Well, and he said he was he remembers sitting on the bench looking at and to see Robbie Laird get cross-checked across the forehead, and was still sliding across the ice on his knees after he got hit. And they went in there and patched him up. He said Robbie came back out and beat the heck out of the guy that did it. He said,
that was my old left winger.
He said, welcome to the IHL. Then you look at Mitch Woods down there that led the league in penalty minutes. And he's
still solid.
Solid as a rock, and looks like he can still play. And the ref
the
goes
ref got
down.
drilled.
Referee Stephen Thompson and they score right off the bat.
Well, they quickly got the puck out to the slot. They had a guy in the kind of slipped into an opening and buried it.
First minute of play, and that's still not going to be an issue. You don't want them to score here on a special night like this, but that's just the way it goes.
Well, and we were talking before, how this team has managed to kind of put the Band-Aids on. A lot of injuries, a lot of sickness. But yet we still managed to be competitive and win a lot of games.
Well, Desjardins was a scoring machine last night in Kalamazoo. He's scratched tonight. They slipped through, picking up is Binkley. Binkley right up the middle. It's going to be an icing. It's a quick whistle.
Yep, right idea. They're going for that long pass up the middle.
Well, I'm going to try to restrain myself and not reflect too much on those players, but I did get chances to Merv Dubchek and reminding him of out in the old days of McMillan Ice Rink outside when they used to come there and when there wasn't any ice at the Coliseum in practice, and how he kind of snuck out of practice and have a cigarette back in the days when they would do that.
It was a little different back in those days. You'd come to training camp to get in shape.
Yes.
Not show up at training camp in shape.
That's right.
But think about it, 72 goals he scored.
Oh. Yeah, that was tough. That was a tough league back then. Back in the 60s and early 70s.
You get a guy like that start scoring goals, you know he's going to get a lot of attention and a lot of abuse, and
he wasn't much of a lateral skater either. He just skated up and down the right wing, and he had one heck of a slap shot. It was unbelievable. And when you could take that slap shot, of course, goaltenders just started wearing masks back in those days. And that's kind of something hard to believe. There's a chip shot going into the lower arena. Well, starting in goal tonight for Cincinnati is Jonas Johansson. He's got 3.09 goals against. He's played in 26 games. And of course, Garrett Bartis on the other end's already been pressed for 1 goal against him. He's got a 2.57. Played in Kalamazoo last night. Did a great job. Big win up there. Komets close game the last few minutes of the game. I think they had 3 goals. They really played well. And Bartis plays that one. Tried to get it off the boards, taking the body. Picking it up there is McCormick. McCormick kicking it around. Komets get it set free. Here goes, just backhanded in the zone is Marcotte. And he goes down. Out to the point. Slapper just goes wide.
For a deflection, just didn't get it.
And Cortez goes after it. He's the one we got from Indianapolis. Nice trade. It's always nice to get traded to a team that contends for the. Oh, right there!
There we go! Nice goal! we got that home ice bounce off the boards.
Yes. Well, you can't. Oh, that's tough. Waugh getting the goal.
Well, and one of Cincinnati's players complaining that it should have been an icing, but when they went to make the play over on the Komet player, someone's stick got lifted and they waved it off, so.
Yeah, they're talking about it, but it's not going to happen. Komets tying the game up, 18-10 to go.
Big goal. Well, and the thing is, when he got the shot off, he wasted no time, he blasted it.
Oh. Bobby Shea goes to the far side. Dump it into the near side. Takes the body with cheek.
Well, we're talking about, all the injuries that we have, and especially on defense, we just keep plugging guys in and doing the job.
Oh, yeah. Nice chip in the zone by Shea.
With losing Culkin from the road trip.
Yeah, he broke his hand, I guess, huh?
So not sure how long he's going to be out, but then, you don't have Saul or.
Oh, nice little feed there to Kravchenko. Here, nice pick off Binkley. Just about got it. Here's Sidlowski. Oh, he's going to hang on to that
into
one.
The chest of the goaltender. He hangs on for whistle, but again, we've talked so many times that it's the next guy up. Well, the problem we're running into is we're running out of the next guy because we have so many guys on the injury list that we don't really have many guys left to do. They signed a defenseman out of the Southern Professional League, got a goaltender out of the college ranks.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get Maggio back and Hauser. And
Justin Heisman getting it mentioned tonight for the
and he had a big goal
championship
last night.
game. Here's Sidlowski trying to play with the stick on the ice. Little spin around trying to center it. And they shoot it up the ice. Zombo. Cincinnati having two players of the sons of former NHLers. Kind of unusual. Nice
Good
hit
check
there
by
with
Sidlowski.
Sidlowski. That's what I told Pokey Reddick. I said, you would not believe it. I said, Sean Sidlowski, one of the better scorers on the team, and he's not afraid to drop him.
He just slashed that guy across the back of the knees.
Yes, he is. Nice riding job there. As Komets open it up a little bit. Inside the zone, here's Waugh dropping it off. Oh, thought it was in.
Off the outside of the net.
There's somebody you haven't seen for a while, Cote. Thompson on this near side, dropping it off. Well, he flipped it back. Come on, take the body, guys. Keep those feet moving. Here's
Good
Thompson
back check.
on the stick to Waugh. Nice poke. They kept it in the zone. Trying to work that out.
Ref is letting a lot of stuff go as long as he leaves it that for the game. Oh, how did he?
How did that
one?
get stopped? Did it hit the post and come back out again?
No, I think he put it right into the goalie. I
thought it hit the post and came on the
we'll
backside.
have to look at the replay, but how he missed an empty net is beyond me.
Yeah, that was.
But we'll take it.
Came off the boards. Or I thought it came off the post, but there, nice, get it outside the zone with Zaraza. La Raza got a little physical last night. I watched the game on computer. It's not the best ideal situation, but it's still cheaper than going down there. Kalamazoo.
Well, and he really needed to, because he's got such good size.
Yep. Flipped up behind the net. Oh, trying to cut it off was Curtis Leonard. Here's Shea with it, brings it back right up the middle. Cheek drops it off. Here's Leonard again. Chip shot. And Tinulin hangs on to it, takes a look at someone.
So smooth.
Oh, just goes on the short side. Here's Hodgman. He was trying to hit La Raza.
Yeah, La Raza made a good play trying to make a change while we're in the offensive zone. He didn't have his head up to see where the puck was.
Komets tied the game up quickly. Lowney off the boards, couldn't control it. 14:05 to go in the period. Taking a look right down the middle, Zombo. Zombo, one of those guys that father played in the NHL, Rick Zombo. Played for a number of teams. I mostly remember him playing for Detroit Red Wings.
And then I think Rick Vive's son.
Vive, that's right, yep. Vive is
Dad was a
number
long time
15.
Toronto Maple Leaf.
Oh yeah, right down the middle. Boy, that was a smart move to hang on to it.
Good patience.
Here's Sadlowski. Out to the point. Oh, nice save. Oh, and then Sadlowski's not afraid to get in. Hey, Pokey, you watching this?
Yeah, there's no love lost between Sadlowski and a couple of the guys.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you, for Kravchenko, for no bigger than he is. Oh, now he should be right out. He should be thrown out of the game. Look at Sadlowski. Oh! Oh, you get that auto. Jeez.
A little excitement.
Look at Sadlowski. Well, I suppose this is where I got to go next, eh?
Of course, Cincinnati probably wondering, like, why did I get a penalty? I just got the.
Oh, he jumped in there, didn't he? Yeah.
Well, he jumped onto Kravchenko.
Yeah.
There was a couple of them. Sadlowski went and grabbed him and started throwing. You know, that's the old Western way.
Yeah, bless his heart. He's a Yankee, too.
Yeah. He tagged him with a few good ones.
With his helmet still on. He just stood there like, okay, who's next? I tell you, see Sean outside, and it's like, oh. Well, and here we see
makes it
Larry.
a little exciting.
Yeah.
Adds a little life into the building. These two teams don't like each other.
No, that's for sure. Looks a little like the Western League now, doesn't it? The old
sure
days.
does.
Doug can relate to that.
You know, years ago when I went back for some hockey stuff and went to a junior game, and things had kind of really calmed down compared to when we were playing, and went to the game, and I think in the first 3 minutes of the game there was like 5 fights.
Really?
And my dad looked at me and goes, looks like when you played in Red Deer. and throughout the game, I think there was probably close to 20 fights for the game, and it was
No
just,
kidding.
oh, it was crazy. But it looked the same as when I was playing in Red Deer.
Oh my gosh.
You know, right almost.
Red Deer Rebels?
Wrestlers.
Wrestlers.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rebels when they went to the Western Hockey League.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You know,
I think they're probably 5-minute fightings, when you imagine, Doug.
well, 27, I think there's a good chance he might be gone.
There, Brandon McNally, 74, I think. Yeah, he's gone. I think he's probably.
I don't know if it's It should be a game misconduct because when they had everything first broke,
And
he
he
broke
started
through,
throwing the referees around.
pushed the linesman, and really if the ref was smart, he'd get rid of him.
Yeah, you don't want to lose Sadlowski, even though he was kind of the sheriff down there.
Because everything would have been pretty calm, under control if the Cincinnati player didn't kind of flip out.
Yeah. McNally was definitely flipping out there.
Well, and he had about 10, 12 inches in height on Pregame.
Yeah.
Pachinko was ready to fight him.
Shows he's 6'2" here, but I think he looks bigger than that.
He sure did.
Number 5 there, Eric Knodel, he's 6'6", big boy. As he skates over to the bench to report what the findings are.
Looks like all the penalties are going to square off.
For Cincinnati is number 26, Rob DeFulvis, 2 minutes roughing. For Cincinnati's number 74, Brandon McNally, a double minor, 4 minutes roughing, and a 10-minute misconduct.
Oh, he'll be back.
For the Komets, number 24, Dennis Kravchenko, a double minor, 4 minutes roughing, and a 10-minute misconduct. And for the Komets, number 27, Sean Sidlowski, 2 minutes roughing. Time penalty, 6 minutes and 48 seconds.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
As Doug and I look at each other thinking, what the heck?
That is the best 2 minutes a person could take because
got his money's worth there, didn't he?
he threw about 6 punches.
Yeah. And took the guy down. Well, the big thing is here, Komets need to keep that toughness and hardness going here.
Yeah, I think this game is going to stay chippy for quite a while. You know, and all we have to do is just take care of business and nice hit. Heard it, didn't really see it. Right on net. Again, we just keep going to the body and everybody they're going to hit.
Oh yeah, they waved it onside. There's Binkley.
Someone's got to get in there and help them.
3 Cincinnati players right on the boards. Darcy Keating, good to visit him downstairs. Former Notre Dame player for a couple seasons and then came to the Komets in that 72-73 season. Very mild-mannered type of guy that you would expect to be quite the guy that he was.
Well, I heard he was one of the all-time tough ones.
He's a toughie. Nobody really messed with him very much.
Well, when you're tough like that, you don't have to.
Yeah.
All it takes is 1 or 2 times. And
yeah, they've established themselves. Off the boards, can't get it through them. Nice little bump there by Cheek. Goes the far side. Thompson couldn't get a hold of it.
Well, he had to take time to make sure Cheek was off the ice before he touched it.
Onside. Nice forecheck.
And we're going to get
a
hooking.
Holding.
Hooking or holding.
Yeah, hook. You're right.
Let him get away with the first one.
Yeah.
Didn't release his stick enough. And give the Cincinnati player credit. He turned back into where Thompson was and couldn't get his stick back. So. Bobby Shea having a few words with anybody on the Cincinnati team.
He's probably asking around, see if anybody'd like to be competitive.
See if they want to have a dance.
11:32 to go in the period. Komets out shooting the Cyclones only by 1, 4-3. Been a lot of contact. Lowney just dips it into the zone. Picking it up as Marcotte. As Komets will try to kill off this penalty here. Here's Waugh putting center ice effort there. Nice job, throwing it all the way back down. Is Shea. Knodel picking it up behind the net as they try to get something going here. Cyclones coming in here at number 5 in the West. They've got 68 points. Komets number 2 in the West. I think about 83 points. Knodel back. Right down the middle. Can't keep it in the zone.
Well, now that we're kind of in the home stretch going into the end of the regular season, everyone's trying to get positioned for playoffs.
Picking it up there is Vive. He's another one of the former dad played in the NHL, as Doug was talking about before. Really made an impact when he played with Toronto.
Yes, he did.
Really made a big impact. Nice play there, hung up just long enough.
Always get nervous when you start turning into the middle of the ice with it.
Yeah, right there in the middle of the. Tinulin did a nice little check there. They throw it in. Bartis hangs on. There you go. That's what I like to see. Here's Tinulin. Just play with it a little bit. There you go. Dumping it in. They go for a change.
15 seconds left in the penalty.
Good job by the K's. I don't think they've had a shot yet.
Oh, that looked
offside. Far side was off.
The Komets return to Street speed and full strength. And with that successful penalty kill, the lucky fan seated in section 211.
Nice chase there was Cortez.
Stadium seat to Glover Dodge World will deliver your prize.
Comes in a shot. Little high. Good deflected. Far side. Had to slow his stride down there. Oh, yeah, here we go. On the near side. Kept it going there. Forcing the play.
And now we got
and a penalty. And they touch it, and we got it, but they'll blow the whistle.
And again, by keeping our feet moving, we drew up that penalty. Now we just go on the power play and see if we can do some damage. TV timeout.
TV timeout. That's good to hear your father-in-law is doing better, old Gino.
Yeah, he's up on the rehab floor. He's got a few more days of medicine. The doctors finally got some things figured out and just needed 10 days of antibiotics. So
I think he just likes all that attention, Doug.
Yeah, he's well known among the nurses. But he's a very good patient, so they take very good care of him. He wasn't a big fan today because he started his physical therapy and they worked him pretty hard. So hopefully by the end of the week, he'll be getting out.
I think Pokey said he had lunch today at Fish's Show or someplace. Is there anyone left in town?
Probably at Big Eyed Fish is probably
maybe
where he was.
Big Eyed Fish maybe is where he was, okay.
Which the owner there is, came from Fish's Show.
He worked the same recipe, huh?
Well, he worked for Gene for years, so Gene taught him well.
Good.
But we got a great crowd tonight.
Oh yeah, very good crowd. A few spots that are a little sparse in seats, but
well, you can tell that they've been on the road for a little bit, a lot of interest,
and of course, two games at home. It's always a little tough for some of the families, but
yeah, the tickets aren't cheap, but
nope.
You know, our fan base has been fantastic, over 7,000 a game.
Komets doing well, averaging 76-18, 75-20 in Toledo. So I was telling Merv Dubchek, I said, yeah, they're averaging over 7,000 a game. Oh my gosh, couldn't believe it.
There we go, get the puck moving.
Ah.
Oh, just blast it.
Yeah.
Trying to place it. Trying to place it too much.
Clear the zone.
Like we always joke, it's always dangerous for a hockey player to be thinking too much out there.
Oh! Right down the middle. Hodgman was a left-handed shot. He'd have probably blasted it right then. Hodgman moving around.
Since he's been back from his injury, he's been getting stronger every game.
Oh, yeah. Right out to the point.
Nice
oh, yeah! And it's Shea. He might get credit. I don't know.
No, it got deflected in front. I think it was La Raza, but he was in perfect position, screening the goalie, deflection. Nice power play.
Nice shot.
You know, good patience, moving the puck around.
Komets 2, Cyclones 1. Well, good control of the offensive zone, Doug, and really handling the puck well.
It was. They just weren't trying to throw it around. They moved it, and it looked like a pretty innocent shot, but it's the shot you want from the point. Just get it to the net, let the playmakers make the plays.
Well, good for La Raza. He needed that. It's going to be an icing.
Got an icing. But Cincinnati's really trying to take away from our outlet pass going to the player on the boards and then hit someone coming through the middle, which we get a lot of speed, and that's where we cause a lot of teams problems. They're taking that pass away, so we're trying to go for the long pass up the middle. We make a couple of those passes, it's going to really adjust Cincinnati's game.
Face off the left of goaltender Garrett Bardis. Again, he played well last night in Kalamazoo. Always a tough place to play, smaller ice surface. Komets give it up in their defensive zone. Nice takeout there by Binkley behind the Komet net. Here's Lowney trying to do a good job with a big one. And that's Justin Vive. He's 6'5",
He's a solid boy.
Out to the point, wrist shot. Bardis got all the room there. Here's Vive and Lowney, little mismatch there.
Yeah, Vive's big like his dad.
Vive's dad not that big, about 6'2", isn't he?
Yeah, but very solid.
Oh, yeah.
Very solid.
Yeah. I always liked watching Rick Vive play. He's very physical when he played, and always put the puck in the net.
He did. He did. It was Cheek having a few words with Vive, and you know, it's good to see some of our players jump in when it's such a mismatch, because Lowney is not that big.
Face off to left. There's Shea with it behind the net. Passes it off. Nice job. Just want to get it outside that blue line. Right down the middle. Hodgman. Kenny.
Nice goal, or nice shot. You know, he's been getting stronger. He had a beautiful wrist shot last night that scored.
Nice behind the net. Oh, and a nice move there. Oh! Hard one off the boards. Oh, Leonard, keep it in. Job. Sprung it out. Here's Shea trying to stay in the middle. Nice job by Shea. What a great spread eagle. That's a tough one, Doug.
Yeah,
that was good. La Raza beat him to the puck there. We'll show you that one again.
Nice deflection again.
Shea really, oh! And not liking that was Wah. As La Raza went down head first into the boards.
Yeah, that's one of those that we've always talked about that's kind of borderline, because La Raza was spinning. Normally it would have been just a normal check. The other guy was trying to let up a little bit, but the way he went into the boards kind of dinged him.
La Raza should have milked it a little bit longer, I think.
Oh, I think he milked it pretty good.
Did he? Okay.
They're number 5 talking to La Raza. And
Canodal, number 5, yeah.
Well, so many of these guys, like we've talked before, so many of them have played either growing up together or against each other, so there's not too many guys that don't know each other.
You know, that's exactly what Pokey was saying. There's so many of these guys that played hockey, they don't want to fight the guy they've known for a long time. And It didn't seem like it was that way in the old days, I guess.
No, sometimes the best friends were the worst ones on fighting.
Yep.
Because it was like you have no friends when the game is on, then you can be buddies when the game's over.
Otto referring back to the movie Slapshot. As Launder brings it behind the goal. Get something set up here. Komets on the power play. And he kept it on side. Here's Sidlowski. Oh, bounced on him.
Yep.
It bounced on him.
Had the right idea. You know, we've been truly lucky this year that we have two great goaltenders, so if one gets called up, it doesn't really matter who's there.
Here, Binkley with it. He's looking out. Oh, right there. Cheek.
He's chopping. Well, and the thing I liked about that was everybody knows we like to start our power play out on the point. Cincinnati's keeping their guys way out high, trying to capitalize that if they get a loose puck, they're going to have an odd man rush the other way. Binkley seen we had two guys in front of the net, just a quick wrist shot to the front of the net, going for a deflection. We had another good scoring chance.
Well, 5 minutes even to go in period number 1. LaRaza! Wrist shot! Nice pass from Hodgman in the corner. LaRaza with 2 in the first period. Is it LaRaza? I think. No, maybe not.
Yeah, it was LaRaza. Hodgman tried going forward with it when the puck was kind of kept behind. He just reached back and poked it across, and LaRaza was right there. Quick shot, and it's in. 2 power play goals and 2 power play chances.
I was thinking LaRaza got credit for the last. I had to write it down. I think he got credit for goal number 2, I believe.
Right through the 5-hole.
Boy, nice pass by Hodgman. Woo.
Well, Hodgman didn't have a play, and he just did a behind-the-back pass. He knew where LaRaza was, and
well, yeah, he needed that. He's chipped into the zone. Putting right on the net. Right on Vibe off the boards. They're bringing up the ice. Offside. Good try, but not able to.
Well, he's trying to keep it in, but if our guy wasn't staying right on him and keeping the stick active, the guy would have been able to turn right at the blue line, and he would have had a free lane into the shooting area.
Cyclone season ticket holders. Lane 201. Auto Credit USA staff and family. Technology specialists. Lord Associates. Rick Sato. Manchester College. Fort Wayne Forest 12U Major Kentucky team. And Symphonic Voices.
Nice tip there by the Komets Leonard. Still have control of it. Komets cheek with it. He gets bumped off of it. Knodel behind the net. Here's Thompson. Oh, nice little spin around. They're still digging at it.
A lot of loose pucks, but each of our lines have been playing really well. You know, you can really tell Baptista and Desjardins are not in the lineup. 2 very high potent players this year, you know, doing a lot of offense. Hopefully that they'll be back in the lineup tomorrow.
Well, Desjardins had a great game last night. He had 2 or 3, I think, in that game.
Yeah, definitely took a few whacks and hits last night, so give him a night off tonight.
Shot from the point. Johansson. And it's Waugh.
Yeah, Waugh getting chopped a little bit, so he
LaRaza going for the Gordie Howe hat trick tonight.
LaRaza's going to get a penalty for dropping the gloves, and hopefully their guy goes too.
Looks like both of them are going. It's Zach is able to flip his glove back to his hand with his, yep, both of them.
Well, a lot of chopping going on, and like to see our guys, even guys that are scoring the goals, standing up for themselves, not afraid to start throwing.
Sadlowski's right there at the top of the list. That's for sure.
Well, in tonight's game, almost got like that playoff feel.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
This could be one of our matchups in the playoffs. These guys, possibly Kansas City or Kalamazoo, depending on where people go. So every time you play someone, you want to make sure you're playing real solid.
Here's Waugh with it.
I like to see him keep it a little deeper.
Yeah. There's Lowney with it. Back to Binkley. Boy, nice catch there. Here's Tinuland on the right side. Nice little spin. And a backhand. Oh,
and the rebound was there.
Just about got an opportunity to get that second shot off. 2:48 to go.
Got some speed.
Oh, nice pass. It's Cortez inside the zone. Drops it off.
Ran out of space.
Tinuland, nice move though. Off the boards, nice job. Controls the puck. It's tough when you got to break that stride. Komets, Leonard in the
down
zone.
in the corner.
Defenseman alert. Hanging on to that stick a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Cheek! Oh, just made him hang on to it, Doug, though.
That Cheek was wondering where the hooking penalty was, but didn't get the call. But again,
questions.
really solid period so far. I like the game plan that we have.
Robbie Iron's daughter up on the big scoreboard. She's wearing a striped shirt tonight.
Oh, does she look like her mother or what?
Oh, yes, yes. Very pretty girl.
And obviously it hadn't been at a game for a while because she wore a shirt that with the zebra colors.
Definitely gets attention. Yep. Yep. Ooh! Picking it up there is Cincinnati, hanging on to it. McCormick off to left wing, and they can't make it.
Nice move.
Here's Lowney with it. He's going to take it all the way in. Dropping it off, going to the
Oh,
net.
don't want to.
It's a 2-on-1. Yeah, La Raza picks it off there. Nice job by Sadlowski. You don't even have to look, Doug. You can tell who makes that pass, can't you? Sadlowski makes those unusual.
Well, the moves that he has.
Yeah, nice save. Saw it all the way, though, Doug.
Well, the defensemen are really clearing everything out so that Bartas has clear view of the shot. And we're really catching Cincinnati with our back checking. And that is the key for a successful team. The forwards have to come back to help out the defensemen.
Well, you were talking about, though, Sadlowski, that he's that unusual. When you think you don't have the advantage of handling the puck, I mean, he can pass the puck so well.
Well, and the problem is you just never know where or when he's going to do it.
Nice off the boards, under a minute to go. Couldn't control it.
Good job on throwing it in deep. Hodgman going for a change, get some fresh legs out there.
Nice cross check, no call. That's offside. He waved it free. Nice move by Bartas around the boards.
Good job on getting it out. Down to the last 23 seconds.
Cincinnati want to do everything they can to get on the board again. 14 seconds to go. Nice. Ouch. Leonard popped that one. 4 seconds to go. Can he get one off? Ooh, shot in the back of their own player. He's hurt. Boy, it might hit him in the back of the neck, Doug, or in the back somewhere.
That one hurt.
Let's hope it's the back of the neck, the back of the back, I guess.
Shots on goal in the first period. Cincinnati had 6 shots. The Komets with 17 shots.
You don't like the way he got hit there, though, Doug.
No,
I don't care who it is. You don't want anything serious to happen. He's not moving very well.
Well, luckily his hands and feet
Yeah,
were moving, but
that.
anytime you see a hockey player stay down on the ice, you know it has to be a lot more serious, because hockey players will usually, they'll be losing a limb and they'll still get up to try getting to the bench.
And you see the Comet player still down there taking a look, and hopefully he's going to be okay.
But yeah, it looked like he took that shot to the back of the neck or right at the top of the shoulders.
And fans, there's no padding on the back of the neck there.
It sounds like they're probably calling for a stretcher.
Well, that'll be it for this period. Komets head 3-1. Been a good period, Doug.
Been very solid period. Good tempo by both teams. Some chippiness, some fights. A roughing penalty anyways. It should have been a fight, but hopefully now the Cincinnati player's not hurt that bad, but you got to err on the side of caution.
Well, we'll let you know what happens. We'll be back with the start of the first period, the second period, and don't go away. And we're back with period number 2. Cincinnati took the time to, and as the Komets stayed on the ice, everyone stayed on the ice till the Cincinnati players were removed, and hopefully he's going to be okay. Moving his arms, Doug said his legs are a little tentative at the moment, but hopefully that sting will get out of him and he'll be back.
Well, you know how serious it is when both teams kind of stop and everyone's waving for for the doctor, and I just couldn't understand why it took so long to get a stretcher or whatever out.
Yeah. It's his own player. Oh, nice job in front as Martis cleared that one out to the point. Kind of wonder, Doug, that type of a situation, do the teams both play a little tentatively then, or is it back to
you can see that it kind of changed the tempo a little bit out here. That kind of puts everything in perspective when you see someone get hurt like that that's got to go off on a stretcher.
There's Shea with it. Up on the near side, just touching it. Hard in the boards, no one there. Here's Thompson off the boards. Here's Waugh inside the zone. Pushes off one of the players. And they pick it up outside the zone on the near side. Got the shot off, and he's going to hang on to it, which is gets a face off to his left.
But with the extended time that it took to take care of the player, then get him off safely, you could just tell it's a different vibe in the building, because it was a pretty electric first period, a lot of chopping, punching, playoff atmosphere, and then with an injury right at the end of the period, it's kind of changed the vibe. Now it's let's see where the teams go. We got a 3-1 lead. We just need to take care of business and kind of bury them.
Nice wrist shot as it goes on the short side. Picking it up as Hodgman, not afraid to take it in front of his own net. Tips it off as Kravchenko.
Much to the displeasure of any coach ever.
Yeah, for sure. Hodgman chips it in, goes after it. Tries to get position on himself. Komets, Kravchenko. Stepping up, nice chop. Komets get possession again and lose it. as Cote takes the body.
Nice hit.
Kravchenko into the corner.
It looks like Vive broke a blade or something on his skate.
Nice little move there. As
One too many by Silowski.
Yep. Kravchenko on the near side. As Cincy picks it up again. Nice move there. It's Bokaboom.
Dangerous. Oh, nice dive in front of the net.
Cincinnati picks it up. Here's the man that had the 10-minute misconduct. Back playing. It's up in the netting. It'll be a whistle. 17:10 to go in period number 2. Things a little different this period. You kind of feel it up here, as Doug was saying, that the guys somewhat toned it down a little bit. Maybe just a little bit of...
Well, anytime you see a player get hurt that bad, it doesn't matter what team you're on, they're all human, and it does. It just changes the perspective even for the fans up in the stands. All of a sudden, what was a very intense first period, it just kind of takes that mood out. Now it's just up to us to take care of business and get back focused what we got to do.
And get back up on the board again. Komets leading the game 3-1. Cincinnati scored in the first shift. Not too shabby.
And then we answered with 3 goals.
Little dump in. Nice, bringing the puck down. Come up to Raza. Tinulin digging
for the puck.
Slapping, digging. La Raza goes after it. Now a little forecheck. Cote on the near side. They're offside. There we go. Here's Cheek inside the zone with La Raza.
Good job of just throwing the puck to the net.
Tried making a pass. Komets pick it off there. Binkley to Cheek. Cheek tries to pass to himself. He goes off. 16:09 to go. 18-8 on the shots. Komets lead that. Here's Thompson after it. Big Thompson. Right out in front. Out to the point. Can we keep it in? No, can't keep it in. Binkley on the far side. Nice job, Delaunay. Kid's not afraid to move the puck.
Good shot, just throw it to the net.
Out to the point. Gets tipped. Into the near side. Oh, boy, right there at the doorstep was Marcotte.
Offside.
And it's offside as Vive takes the body. Big Vive, 6'5", 237.
That's a big boy.
Almost 240. Yeah, that's a big boy.
And I'm sure his dad was saying, hey, if I had that size, I'd still be playing.
Hey, he probably could still be playing if he wanted to be. He's cashing that check.
Yeah, just got to move that puck quicker.
Cortez with it. Former Indianapolis player. He gets it back on the near side. Chipping it in with Kravchenko. Oh, right after it there is Bokaboom. Bokaboom. Going to be an icing? No. Well, good move out to the front. Here's Sidlowski. Again, one of those moves, Doug, that you just don't know where he's going to go with the puck.
You don't.
Nice off his skate. Catches it, chip it in.
Throw it in and change.
Oh, right down the middle.
Nice
oh, big hit. Yeah, that was a big hit. Cincinnati, tries to get it.
Get over and in.
Right on the line as they get it in. Stepping on the side, that one. Oh, just out of the reach.
Good back check.
Deep inside, Shea off the boards. They pick it off. And it's inside the zone. Hitters vibe with it, takes a look. Boy, he tries to center it. Oh,
Good
nice
job
move
just
there.
clearing it to the corner.
La Raza. Here he gets
3 on
gets
3.
it again, inside the zone. Big slapper, just a little wide.
Going for the hat trick.
And they're going to pick it up offside. And they're going to wave it off. Wave it off.
Yeah, Vive loves to push around, but I haven't seen him drop his gloves.
Nope, I haven't seen that yet.
You know, when you see a player of that size down at our level, you know that there's got to be some sort of hole in his game, or someone decided, hey, because you know he's got all the tools.
Oh yeah.
He's got the biggest tool that you can't teach is that size.
Yep. Oh, hello. Picking that pocket was Wah. Come in from behind. Oh, they bring it out. Picking it
Knock
up
it
there.
right out of the air.
Here's Schultz over the line. And it goes tipped, I think, with Lowney over the net. Here's Thompson. Thought he was going to take it in. Nice move right out to the middle. Oh, nice play by Cortez.
Would have liked to see him just use a backhand.
Here's Wah.
Good patience while we got to change.
You've seen the control we've got over the puck, Doug, so much of this game, and these are not our ideal situation with the players we've got. And we've got so many. We've got Maggio still in the American League. That's right there in front, and Hosmer was after it. But we've got so much talent that's not even here right now. That's going to be a trip. No call. Didn't call it.
Wow. Well, he's so far behind the play, he didn't see
really.
it.
I thought
for sure it was going to be a penalty shot.
Yeah. Komet just dominating right now as far as puck control goes.
Well, even the ref got dinged in the first period.
Yes, he did.
He had to get checked out between periods because
he did.
He was having trouble with his one arm because he kind of got run over.
Here's Shea with it. Off to the wing. Back to the far side. Leonard with it. He dumps it in. Comes around to the near side. La Raza tries to backhand it out. Here's Cheek. Trevor Cheek still has it. Out to the point. Shea. Oh, there goes that stick.
Drop it, or you're going to get a penalty.
Yeah, I'm surprised they did. Just for principles. Nice slashes he took. La Raza and Cheek go off.
But the thing I like, our guys are keeping it nice and simple.
Icing.
You know, we're not doing anything fancy. No one's trying to do extra, trying to be in a sense, be the hero. And we're just keeping it real simple, and we're winning a lot of the little battles. And we've got a break here or there on non-calls on what should have been penalties. But very important we get the next goal.
Play pretty good there. There'll be a penalty in the K's as they touch it.
Going to be hooking.
Well,
yep. We're going to, I guess we have to get a penalty sooner or later because he's missed a few that should have been called earlier. But
sure.
But again, our guy kind of got caught flat-footed, wasn't moving his feet, reached out with his stick and tugged on the guy, and unfortunately it was right in front of the ref.
Face off to left of Bardis. That Cheek goes in there to get it. Freed it up. Nice chip shot out of the zone. There's La Raza. Ooh, I thought he was going to draw it back with him. Let's play a little keep away here. Possession is 9/10 of the law, as they say. As La Raza tries to catch one up from behind. Here's Shea. With nice move by Shea. Komets get the bounce on that one. Off
Good
the
job.
boards.
Get a couple fresh legs out there. And special teams has been an area that we really have to tighten up going into playoffs.
Hard one off the boards as Anthony Cortez moves that one up the
He's
ice.
on the road, we were doing a real bad job on killing the penalties.
Right down the middle.
Good job.
That's a backhand.
Change him.
On the near side, picking it up is Martin. Taking his time. Oh, he's going to go right down the middle. Oh, and he goes wide. Taking that shot.
A wide open net
McCormick. Again, another, it could be a tied up game. A couple of shots they've missed.
Well, the scary thing is they've missed the net more than the distance they were from it on the original shot.
Yeah. And just throwing it into the zone. Nice play. Here we got Thompson just out of his, no, nice move there. Ah, boy, that put himself out of that one. They're
back
inside the zone. Komets full strength. Canolo takes that shot, goes wide. And he's picking it up on the outside. As
another
Komets
solid penalty kill.
Picking it up there is Bokaboom. Off to the near side, and Vibe just lets it go into the zone. Nice, off the boards. Boy, Cheek says, let me take it. I got it going here. It's offside. Oh, they waved it onside. Ooh. Boy, it happened so quick. I never realized you were that fast, Doug. Isn't it amazing how quick it is from up here, though? It's even faster down there.
Yeah, you see everything develop from way up here.
Yep. 7:23 to go in the period. Komets up 3-1.
You know, the classic I always like hearing fans, they're talking about what might be a weaker player on our team, and they don't think he's any good, but they don't realize the skill level that they have.
Nice save, Bardis. That's right down the middle.
That the skills that they have, but yeah, maybe compared to the other guys, they're not as finesse. But to play at this level, I don't care which player it is, what team, they all are pretty skilled, and usually most of them have had pretty good junior career or college careers. TV timeout.
You know, you got to say the interest in the game of hockey itself has really increased. Do you put it back to the 1980 Olympic Miracle on Ice, or you just think it's just because hockey's become?
I think that was one of the important building blocks was the Miracle on Ice. And then I think another one was when Gretzky got traded to LA. A good move for the NHL because it gave it gave a star player down in a big U.S. market, and then from there, you know, hockey all over the states, in the Florida, Carolinas, now Nashville.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that part of the Gretzky situation. You're totally right about that too. I mean,
well, and then you look at how, you know, Vegas is doing this year, a franchise, new franchise that is.
You can't get a seat in Vegas.
Well, and that just helps build the game. You know, it's never going to compare to the baseball, football, and basketball in the States, but it's got a very solid fan base in each of these markets.
Well, I think the fan base could be more nuts than any as far as enthusiastic goes. There are not many hockey fans are the way they are. Ooh, on the far side, here's Shea with it. Wrist shot that
Nice
gets tipped.
deflection.
Goes to the far side, Sadowski with it. He's on sides. Nice little pass, didn't get a hold of it. Yeah, just following the puck around there on that one. Hodgman. Oh, right there! Referee's kind of out of position, Doug. He should have been hustling to behind the net there.
Well, I honestly think that he got hurt in the first period and that, you know, he's having trouble moving around and they don't have a replacement for him.
Yeah, you're right. A little disappointed there because that play, I mean, two players, he should have been able to get around them to see where the position.
Well, and there's been a
puck
few
was.
calls that he should have made that he was just out of position, but I think a large part of it was when he took that hit in the first period, you know, just like the players,
Yep.
except he doesn't have the padding that the players do.
And he can't take a break. He's got to be on there all the time. Here's Thompson. Oh, right out to the point. Cortez takes a shot, deflected, and that's up into the stands and went off somebody's forehead, I think. No.
Deflected off Vibe.
Up into the stands. Looks like everybody's okay.
You know, but this crowd's getting to watch a good game between two solid teams. Good rivalry.
Face off to the right of goaltender Jonas Johansson. Yes, he is from Sweden.
You think?
Yes, yes. Toughness on the boards. Couldn't hold it down.
Going to be an icing.
And Lowney puts the pressure on it.
Yeah, we just need to kind of tighten up and win some of these face-offs. But we're winning a lot of the little battles in the corners and we're controlling the play. You know, we just got to keep going. We got just under 6 minutes left in this period and 20 more minutes and just get 2 more points.
Now it's all Vive in the bottom of your picture there. As he goes up the ice, picks it up right there. Played with Rochester, the American League last year. Had 11 goals in 63 games. Not that impressive. I guess that's why he's here.
Yep.
Here's Thompson. Nice little backhand out of the zone.
Just put it out there and.
Oh, we couldn't keep it in. Here's Waugh with it. Tell you, Komets, I think, have some exceptional players. David Franke and Gary Graham have done a great job of picking up these players. As David talked downstairs, it's his responsibility in picking up and procuring some of these players. Nice job controlling it. Here's La Raza. Zach Hart off the boards. Interference there, that's not going to be called.
Cincinnati going for a change, but yes. And I think this year it's been a great addition having Ben Boudreau on the bench because one coach cannot do it all in today's game.
Yep. Anymore, it can't be done. Here's Tinulin off the boards. And the net Johansson, oh, just out of the reach of Cheek. La Raza putting some pressure on. Here's Shea, gets a little extra physicality.
Just kind of gave him a little face wash. Letting him know that, no, you're not going to do that spinorama move. Denny Savard used to make that famous.
Oh, and we hang on to it there. Nice move to the far side. Here's Shea with it. Just chip shot it out. Kravchenko puts the pressure on it.
Hodgman going after it. Vibe just chipping it back into the Fort Wayne zone.
Shea picks it up again. Nice job,
Good job.
Arkavchenko backhand it as he runs into one of the other players, Tulian. They're onside. Well, they were. Here's Wah with it. Onto the near side to Sidlowski. He drops it off to Lowney. Here's Thompson. Wah. Thompson tries to get it back. Get a kick to him. Oh, right in front.
Going after it again, and
Beating him McNally.
good
Gets
job
right.
by
Yeah,
Lowney.
really. Lowney rode him into the boards on that one. Nice fake to the inside. Binkley. Cheek wasn't really ready for that one as they throw
But
it
again,
behind the
down
net.
to 2.5 minutes left in this period, but we're just keeping it real simple.
Consistent play too, Doug. The puck keeps moving. The clock keeps moving. Here's LaRaza off the far side. Nice chip, and it gets into the zone. Here's Cheek after it. LaRaza out to the point. Cortez
Yeah,
throws
just
it back
keep it in
in.
deep.
There's LaRaza behind the net. Keep moving it. 1:50 to go in the period. Cincinnati really just going in circles here. Out to the point, Cortez, nice shot. Went off the back of the net. Here's Cheek with it. They want to get off, Doug. I'd say
Yeah,
they're
we
getting tired.
we need a change.
Doing a good job of keeping it into the zone. And they pick it up. O'Donnell. He throws it
Good
off
1
the
minute
boards.
pressure in their zone where Cincinnati was really chasing the puck.
1:20 to go. Here's Justin Hodgman. You always know that style.
They're getting a penalty.
And they touch it. It's going to be, like Doug said, a penalty.
Trying to see what it is. I totally missed where the penalty was. I was watching the play.
I totally did. It might be an interference, you know. You got to think the way the play was going. Looks like an interference.
Or slashing.
Or slash. Okay, looks like it might be a slash.
So we got a minute 12 here. Let's see if we can tuck one before the end of the
There you
period.
go. 4-1 would be nice.
It is slashing. Glad Otto was paying attention because
Thank
we
God.
missed it.
We both missed it. Out to the point, Lowney. Boy, just like they know where each guy's going to be, Doug. So much for that. And he should have been there. Not
Okay.
really, not really.
Let's get it set up.
Lowney
Pull it all
with
the way back.
And that goes up in the crowd. Face off just outside the Cincinnati zone. Cincinnati's got to be getting a little frustrated here, Doug. They've had a couple good shots they should have scored on, were somewhat open nets. They just couldn't control it. And for the most part, Komets have really dominated the actual
Well, we've
handling
set
of
the
the puck.
tempo, and we're not giving the puck up, and so that's why it's very important. There we go. Hit the guy with some speed.
Oh, Bobby Shea with a
Oh,
nice
the goalie was
shot.
looking behind him because he wasn't sure if that was squirting through.
I heard it hit.
Well, and the
Nice.
important thing for these last 37 seconds, we can't get too fancy and try playing out at the point because Cincinnati is going to try going for a break. They have nothing to lose. I think we can catch them down low, and I look for Hodgman or someone sneak into the slot for a quick give and go.
Oh, just on the post. Boy, I saw that one. It was right there.
It was right at the goal line. But again, smart play by our defenseman. Just get the puck to the net. We had numbers.
Yep.
And again, we've kept Cincinnati to 13 shots so far between two periods. And our defense and our back checking is the reason for that.
Justin Hodgman kind of looking up at the big screen, trying to see if he can see that again. And that was right on the post as Johansson was quick to drop back and hold on to that. Keep it away from that line. Even the goaltender, if you'd have taken taking that puck over the line himself with the mid on it, it would have been a goal. Did it cross the line? Not sure what the call here is now.
Said one of our guys moved, and so
drop.
new centerman's going to be in.
Nick Boucher up on the big screen with the, and he gets a look, but he kisses his girlfriend, or is it a wife? No, I'm not sure what it is, but the situation. Out to the point, Hodgman. He wants a shot.
He's got a great wrist shot. Move it in down low. We got 16 seconds.
Out to the high point. Boy, nice fake by Tinulin. Oh! With 4 seconds. 3, 2, whoa, and no one there at home. That'll do it for period number 2. Komets up 3-1. Pretty good controlling period, Doug. They had a couple chances, Cincinnati, but we held
it started
them off.
out real slow because of the mood change after the injury to the Cincinnati player, but we got stronger every shift. We really hung on to the puck. We know what Cincinnati's trying to do to us. We're just not letting them get away with it, and we controlled the play.
Well, we might have a visit with Pokey Reddick. Remember that 92-93 team that went 12-0, and hopefully we'll get a visit with him, and we'll be right back with...
He's never on time, so...
We'll be back with period number 3. Don't go away. And we're back with period at number, what is it, 2?
3.
3. Oh, that's
like remember, as soon as it hits 0, it cuts over to 3.
Okay, now, okay, 3.
There you go.
Sorry, we didn't get a chance to interview Pokey Reddick. We'll see if we can get him here tomorrow.
I'm sure he got stopped by many people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of those guys can't even watch the game if they wanted to. There's so many people wanted to visit with them and talk. And in any event, Komets up 3-1. Still the same score from the first period. Kind of a rough second period, but Doug and I, Doug more so, got message that the Cincinnati player is look like he's going to be
nice goal.
Tinulin,
beautiful wrist shot.
A lot of traffic there, Doug, and Tinulin took it to his advantage.
Snapped off a shot. 3 of our goals tonight on power play. You know, I'm not sure if Bartas gets an assist on that.
Wow, yeah. 4-1 Komets.
Very important goal because 3-1 lead going into a third is always tough.
I'll tell you, it's
well, we're talking with the play-by-play guy from Cincinnati, the player that got hurt. There we go. Was at the hospital and got movement both in his arms and legs, so that's a very good sign.
So good to hear. I don't care who you are, if you're Bob Probert or whatever, you don't want anyone to get seriously injured through this game. Komets offside.
Good puck control.
And old Thompson just comes over there and picks it right out of the old air. Nice move with Cortez on the defense. Here's Hodgman. Again, Hodgman, one of those guys that have that great move, a lot like Sidlowski that, you know, back in the day when they started making helmets mandatory, made a job like what I'm supposed to do. I do not a great job at it, but I admit that. But trying to recognize these players sometimes, and that's with the helmets was a lot easier, but they always thought, well, geez, now you watch the mannerisms and stuff with the play because you don't always see the number. But I'll tell you, see a guy like Sidlowski or Hodgman, you can recognize their style of play. And put the pressure on him. Here's Cortez off the boards. Komets offside.
Got to regroup.
Hodgman after it. They're offside big time as number 19, Alexander Tayulin is offside.
Well, in talking with the play-by-play guy, even he made the comment like we did, you know how serious the injury is to a player when you see both teams stop and are waving, and especially like his comment was, when both teams really dislike each other as much as these two teams do, and he goes, it just changed the whole mood of the game.
Yes, it does. Here's Tayulin again. Gets a little bit of that. Kind of going the wrong way as Leonard picks it out now. Here's Bobby Shea. Far side.
Oh, that was offside.
Now they're going to call it offside.
Well,
Took a little
yeah,
while.
Well, Cheek had just lifted his back foot off.
I don't know, Doug. There's been times I've seen players that I've not been really that wild about, I should say. But this year, there's not many. I mean, there's nobody in this team that I don't really. Even McDonald, the guy came up from the Southern Pro League. I liked his style of play. I liked his enthusiasm. I liked how he played as a Comet. There's so many guys on this team, Tayulin and Kravchenko, guys like that really play the game quite well.
Well, once we got past the first month where we were struggling because guys were trying to do too much and playing as individuals, we went back to the team deal because we always had the skill, and some of these guys just had to learn, in a sense, the Comet way. And once we did, I mean, we've been on fire, ever since that in November.
You talked about even nice movement there. Deflection. Third period, Komets period. They've really shown they can really dazzle in that third period.
Well, they finish games. They work hard.
Now that's definitely when you say the meaning of a true champion, the one that can really
finish. Because, in years past, we used to be strong in the first and third, but second period we kind of mentally or whatever relaxed, and that's where we got into a lot of trouble. This year, this team, we've been consistent right from the start to the finish, but third period has been our strongest period.
I think I heard over 100 goals scored in the third period this season.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Far and above any other team in the league.
And that's why it was so strange in Kansas City when we lost the 2 games when we were leading in the third period.
Yeah. Nice little slash after Kravchenko. Nice job coming back there with Sudlowski, kept it in the zone. He comes back to take another hit. Oh, picking it up there. McCormick gets a shot.
Bartas getting a piece of it.
Hard off the boards there.
But it doesn't matter who we have in the lineup. Guys are just working hard and keeping it. The one thing with all the injuries, we keep it real simple.
Here we go, inside the zone. Marcotte, wrist shot, a little hard.
That was going in.
Yeah.
Goalie got his stick on it.
On the far side, 16-11 to go in period number 3. Komets with 31 shots to Cincinnati's 15. Here, Trevor Cheek directing traffic.
Marcotte's another player that's been in and out of the lineup, but when he's in the lineup, he doesn't miss a beat. trying to feather it through all the legs.
Yes. No. Shea went down on that one. Here's Tayulin. Still onside. Good job. Brings it wide. A little offside the far side, I think.
Yeah, I don't think the linesman seen that guy.
Komets pick it up. Oh, nice job pulling it around. Oh, might have gone off the shoulder. Nice shot.
A good puck movement. Tayulin making the pass to a guy that had a better angle on the net.
And Tayulin gets it back again. He just throws it in and goes off the ice as, I was going to say Hodgman, but that was Waugh that got held up a little bit. Jordan out here, new guy. Just got back. Ooh, nice job. Got a backhand anyway. He gets pulled down. Thompson. Nice little feed. Lowney doing a good job of passing it off to Jordan over there in the corner.
Well, Lowney's just been so solid. Nothing real fancy. Just so smart with the puck.
And he's not a big burly defenseman, Doug. That's what's, you know. I'm sure if you looked at him, he looked like he could be a 5th grade teacher somewhere. I know what he's trying to do there. Cote, number 36. Picking it up. Nice wrist shot, and he's going to hang on to that.
Yeah, Bartis had good angle on it, square to the shooter.
Shot by Martin. And up the big screen, they got a big security guard up there. They're putting the camera on, and he is doing a little dance. That's good. That's good.
The crowd loved that. Here we got Sadlowski.
Kravchenko, nice job. Oh, off the back of the skate. It's a 3-on-2, Cincinnati. Deep, nice kick. Did you see how Sadlowski slapped at the puck right there? Is he trying to knock it down? Here's Hodgman by himself. Says, wait a minute.
I need some help.
Yeah. Here's Shea bringing it down. Oh, right down the middle. La Raza coming back to play a little defense. Hard off the boards. Around the near side. Nice little backhand into the zone. As Tinulin goes in there, takes a body. La Raza getting pumped there in the back. 13 minutes
kind of
even.
leaning on him, and that's a lot of weight.
Oh, yeah. Shea. I tell you, Shea has definitely gotten better as the season went on.
Yeah, he's really stepped up his game.
Nice little backhand, packs there. They get picked up inside the zone. Big slapper from the point, goes wide. Just
went off a skate.
Yeah, redirected. Ooh, a little extra punch there, and it's Vive. There's that toughness. We were kind of wondering if it was ever there for Vive. Looks like he's in there with Marcotte. I know Marcotte will go. He likes to get physical.
Faceoff's should come outside. Vive's got to be, and Cincinnati's just got to be frustrated because they came out playing so well the first few minutes, jumped out to a 1-0 lead, and we got a lucky bounce and tied it up, and we've controlled the game ever since.
Yep, I think they scored, what, in the first 30, 40 seconds maybe?
And then we scored in the next minute, and, you know, and I'm sure Cincinnati was looking at like, oh, look at all the guys that they have out of their lineup. This should be a cakewalk. Well, you know, when you're a team at the top of the standings, you're there for a reason. And the guys have really played well.
Well, again, I'm going to look, we can get, back. Nice job. Trying to force it was Cortez. Nice job by Hodgman there as he throws it kind of funny back to his defenseman. Here's Justin. Nice little feed. Right down the middle. Wrist shot. He's leaning back.
Oh, almost got it under his arm.
And that's where you got to have those guys going into the net, you know.
You know, the goalie wasn't quite sure where it was going. He knew he was losing it. But again, some simple passes. We're not trying to do too much. We're not trying to go for that real long rink-wide pass. Just some short passes. If we don't have a play, we chip it in deep. We're playing really smart, simple hockey.
Well, 34 shots to Cincinnati's 18. They did some
Oh,
pretty
if
good.
it was on net, it was in because the goalie had no idea where the puck was.
Yeah. Ooh, there it popped out as Shea goes back to pick it up. Leonard kind of covering it up as he goes back to pick it up. Far side. Oh, just out of the reach of La Raza.
Cheek gave the guy a little bit of a chop.
Oh, on the near side. Can he get to it? La Raza.
La Raza wants that hat trick.
Oh, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Whoa, heads up. Little wipe
Toe
out
pick.
there with Wah. Here's the new man, Russell Jordan, 52. Pretty good sized kid too, Doug. 6'1", 225.
Where did we get him at?
Yeah, that's got news on me. I just saw him get picked up.
Yeah, because he's not on our roster.
No, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I had to pick him up off of the scratch sheet. Otto must.
Because I was looking down, I'm going, I know I seen a 52 out there.
Yeah, I know. It's on this sheet here. Yeah, it's on the. Let's see where he's from. And they've got a number 8 added to their list too. Oh, just out of the reach of Sadowski. Talking to some fans on the hallway, they down there visiting, and they were surprised too that Sadowski only got a roughing penalty. Ah! Sean was on his way to the races on that one. It's offside. Sean, Hodgman wants it all the way down. Yeah, they touched it just to stop it. It should be all the way down, I think.
Well, and Vive's starting to hit out here. Makes you wonder, he's waiting till like the halfway through the third period to start doing something. Why wasn't he doing that from the start?
Yeah.
You know, and that's why he's down at this level. You know, because I could guarantee you if he played like that every shift, he would be at a higher level, no problem.
Well, it's like anything. You make a mistake, or you don't do this or don't do that as a youngster, and it's the maturity level. And you always wonder if you think about as the years go by, God, I wish I'd have done this, you know.
Well, and it's so easy for a player to get labeled, oh, he can't play or he doesn't do this. And then because it is a pretty small circle up in the NHL, and no one else will, not very often, will give you a second chance. You would have thought he would got a few extra chances because of the name.
Yep, you got to think so. And the sports, and then you start looking at his size, and my gosh, you got to say, oh, this guy's got to be something.
Getting down to the 10-minute mark of the third period.
10-18. Comes up 4-1. Always been the period for the K's, the third period. On the near side.
Lowney needs to get back.
Oh, nice, Sidlowski. Look at him, just knows where to. Boomer! Ah! Lowney, good shot. Boy, Sidlowski just put it right on his stick, didn't he? Wow.
Their goalie is definitely earning his money today.
Oh, that's for sure. Ooh!
Yeah, Lowney's not afraid to mix it up with anybody.
A little extra boost there.
Take our time, get set up. We'll get some changes.
Kind of fans getting a little restless, trying to.
Hodgman wants the puck. Tinulin's taking out their defenseman, their linesman.
Oh. La Raza trying to get something going there.
Trying to hit Cheek.
Binkley gets a little bit of that one as it gets tipped into the corner.
Everyone lost where the puck was.
Here's Cheek on the near side in the corner. Tinulin on the boards. Gets bumped. Goes Cheek. That's going to go wide. It'll be a nice.
Just
comes
wide.
all the way back down the Cincinnati zone. 8:40 to go in the period.
You know, Cheek was one of our players that we didn't have at the start of the year. He was playing up in Tucson, but he's such a solid two-way player. So strong, very smart.
Got a good shot off there was Marcotte. Out to the point. Nothing else, just feed it into the corner. Thompson, back to Thompson. And they free it up. Good job there. Right out in front. Oh boy. Wah should have stayed at home there. He might have had the chance. Boy, stepping up there was Cortez.
I really like how our defensemen are really stepping up, forcing
Here's Marcotte.
forcing the Cincinnati players to make a play, and for some reason a lot of these players are kind of bailing out.
Well, I think another thing too is very valuable to this hockey club is everybody, Doug, is very physical. Everybody's been very physical.
Well,
our guys.
Considering the league itself, the physical play is really down at all levels of hockey, mainly because of the way the rules are. But our guys really make sure that the other team, if we're going to lose a game here, the other team's going to have to earn it. And there hasn't been too many games that we've lost at home, and you know our road record speaks for itself. And that's the way you're going to win a championship, is you got to do well on the road.
Well, you talked a little bit ago about Trevor Cheek, and they've got him up on the big screen in a fight, and doing fairly well. He's wearing the Tucson uniform. Both players, he's looking and say, "Hey, get this guy off me."
I'm getting tired.
My knuckles are sore. You fans have not seen Trevor Cheek. He looks like a guy who could be out of the GQ magazine. Very, very good-looking young man.
I'm sure many of our female fans know exactly what he looks like.
Oh boy. HockeyDB.com, look him up, and HockeyDB.com, look Trevor Cheek, and you got his picture on that one. It's a pretty good-looking kid. And it's a whistle. Actually, it's a horn, I guess I should say. I don't think that Bartis was ready, I think is what they were saying. Not sure what was all going on in this deal.
I think the puck kind of deflected and caught our player either up in the face or up in the chest, and
Kravchenko scratching the old head.
oh, definitely safest place to hit a hockey player.
As I said to Doug out in the hallway, I'm always proud to talk about the numbers he put up as far as scoring goals, but having
Nice save by Bartis.
Having a chance to talk to Merv Dubchek out there, scored 72 goals one season. Just unbelievable. Nice job in the corner, Tinulan in there. And Cheek. La Raza, nice pass. As Cheek gets it back to the 3-on-2, 4-on-2. Ah, come on, boys.
Oh, get back.
Just out of the reach. Could have been an icing. They waved it off. Here's La Raza.
Oh, bad turnover.
He's got a. Here's Vive, get the big shot off and comes out and covers that one up easily.
Well, Binkley definitely got a shot in on number 16, either on his arm, and that's one thing that as a defenseman, they know where to kind of chop you, and to hit a nerve on that arm just kind of make your hand go numb. And it looks like that's what Binkley did on their guy.
Here we go, Thompson. Just chips it in the zone. Freeing it up, out to the point. Wrist shot comes off the chest of goaltender Johansson. Here's Vive with it.
1-on-4.
There's, oh, nice.
He was all by himself.
Nice little chip shot there as they avoid a icing. Here's Hodgman.
Oh, use the backhand. Another nice shot by Thompson.
Thompson and Marcotte both look like they were taking that shot. Far side, comes back to Binkley. Goes into wide shot. Here's Hodgman. Oh. And Lowney and Binkley. Now right down the middle. Sidlowski, oh, gets a shot off.
Their defenseman got a piece of it.
And Hodgman gets shoved down.
Slow getting up.
Of course, he went down all the way on his back, Doug. You know, it kind of knocks the wind out of you. I don't care how old you are, how good a shape you're in.
Yeah, when you get the wind knocked out of you, and that's exactly what it looks like.
You get that starry-eyed look. It's like,
yeah, you're just trying to get some air in you.
Everything's going out. Nothing's coming in. Yeah. He's still in there for the face-off, as Otto said.
That took his time to get into the face-off, catch his breath.
Leonard hard on the blue line. They get it chipped out into the box. And Jordan right there in front of the cameraman.
But again, like you say, new player in the lineup, fits right in, just doing his job.
Yeah, you have to see the guy. I mean, you have to look at the number and try to say, where's this guy from? He fits in so well.
Oh,
I guess it's the work that Gary does as far as
Well, and I know Gary's been stressed the last few weeks as he keeps losing all his defensemen. You know, because defensemen are really hard to find.
Right off, nice rebound. They picked that up, coming on the near side. Oh, didn't make it. Cortez behind the net. Off to the far side.
Lots of time.
Look at Sidlowski. You always know it's him. Hell, oh,
wow. Yeah, that's even a new move.
Oh, here we got a little extracurricular going off to the side.
That's a new guy.
Talulin and, okay, Jordan over there. Russell Jordan. Of course, it's always good to show your new coach how physical you can be, isn't it?
Well, in that you want to play. You know, he wants to play and stay in the lineup. He knows that he's getting the opportunity because we have injuries. And every one of these players have really stepped up so that even when they're in and out as a healthy scratch, Gary knows that he can put them in at any time.
You got to think some of these guys coming in there for a few games and towards the end of the season are looking to next season possibly. Making that
Yeah, you're
impression.
always trying to play for a job.
Going after it. Keeping it. Oh gosh, I was looking at a head on right there, Doug. I was looking for some pain. Bobby Shea leans into it. Boy, Bartis is all over the place on that one. As Leonard's in the corner.
Cheek helping him out.
Little cross check. And they pick it up right on the blue line. Throwing it in there is their new man, Rapavisas.
Just chip it out.
Oh, how about that? La Raza gets a shot off. He's looking for the hat.
Good anticipation.
Far side, and he's on. Oh, come on. Really? Okay.
Didn't have control of it.
3:58 remaining in period number 3. Komets up 4-1. You got Richie Primo up on the scoreboard. The lonely cam, Richie Primo. Yeah, he played. Richie played some junior hockey out in Western Canada.
Yeah, his dad, Reggie,
Played
long time.
Oh, yeah. Richie. All three boys played very good hockey players. Richie played for the Red Wings in Weyburn, Saskatchewan.
That's in the middle of nowhere.
It is. I've been there, and it is in the middle of nowhere. Yes. I wanted to see the rink when I was.
Yeah, see, we're on TV. We can't really say what we always said about Saskatchewan. So.
Yeah. I was told you watch your dog run away for 3 days. Ooh, right there on the reach. Ah. I thought that was going to hit the netting. Can we keep it in?
So did everybody else.
Oh, we do keep it in. How about that? Nice job by Cote on the blue line. Ah.
And it's going to be an icing.
Looks like it.
But another solid shift by that line. I mean, nothing really fancy. I mean, we're just outworking. And you could see once we scored that fourth goal that the life really went out of Cincinnati. They thought at 3-1, we get one goal, we're within one. But we've really controlled this game. And Gary's had a great game plan from the start.
Now, does the net get dislodged? Yeah, my grandson's high school hockey team was eliminated today from the
they lost
1A.
Yeah, they lost to Snyder in the championship game.
He was kind of guilty for letting them score their first goal. He tried carrying the puck up the middle of the ice and made a mistake. But I'll tell you what, he came back and they tied the game up. He passed the puck up the middle. The guy was busting right down the middle. I mean, it couldn't have been any better pass.
Well, all Snyder and Homestead games were close games all year. I think Snyder won 3 out of the 5. And the coach for Homestead played for me for a number of years, DJ Fisher. And
okay. Well, I got more respect for the guy then.
He was probably one of the smartest players I've coached. He was one of those players that could really make a difference in a game.
Well, that's good to know. Here's Haji behind with 2:20 to go. Sidlowski not too happy.
Oh, he got chopped.
Look at that nice move. Oh, jeez.
The goalie, here. I thought Sidlowski wanted to run the guy. That was the one that chopped him.
He got him. Otto was a little ahead of the play on that one. So.
But yeah, Sidlowski had definitely the chop before he went off the ice.
Here we go, picking it up. Cheek. Oh, boy, I thought he was going to bring it with him. As he trips the goaltender as he goes by, and no call made. And the puck goes up in the, and here's a little discussion here. As the linesmen get in there really quickly to slow anything down that might generate. Cheek made a great move there and brought it with him.
They just got the puck.
It.
I think their goalie kind of embellished a little bit.
Yeah. I think maybe the wind knocked him down there.
I think he was hoping that, hey, if I fall down, they might give him a penalty.
Face out the right of Garrett Martis. Komets up by 3.
Chipping it up.
With a minute 30 to go.
New guy out there in the last 2 minutes. It's in the feet.
Yep. Let's get it off the boards. There you go. Oh, nice. And here's Jordan. Russell Jordan takes a shot, gets it deflected.
Nice body check.
That's all right. I like that.
1 minute remaining in the third period. 1 minute.
Nice job by Leonard. Komets protecting the puck quite well. Tipped there. Oh, it might have gone off the head of La Raza.
Keep it in deep.
Raza wanting to get a chance to get that one more. And it's 35 seconds to go. We're going to get around the far side. They're offside. Now they're onside.
Yeah, Cincinnati just wants to get back on the bus and get out of here.
Pick up their guy from the hospital and forget about it. And it's going to be an icing
tried
Komets.
tipping it.
17-6.
But again, another nice win for the Komets. We had a big road win last night. You know, we just keep plugging along, and the scary thing is, as good as we're playing, we're not gaining any ground on Toledo because they're winning just like we are, but we're setting ourselves up for a great playoff run.
Well, they've got a couple games in hand, or we do for them. How does that work? It's they played a couple more than we have, I think.
Yep.
7 seconds. 5, 4.
Solid win.
Another big win at home for the Komets.
Big win. Now they can go home, get some rest, and get back at it again tomorrow. We play Kalamazoo the next game, and that is going to be another tough rivalry type game where two teams just do not like each other.
Okay, he's had a big one in Kalamazoo last night, 6-2, I think.
6-2.
And it was really a pretty close game till the third period. Komets really broke it out.
Well, and again, like we talked, they really finish off games. You know, and we were having trouble doing that up in Kalamazoo. And again, kind of the patchwork team, you know, whoever is out and next guy up has been doing a great job.
Yeah, it's been amazing the fill-ins the Komets have had, and Russell Jordan, number 52, has really contributed well. McDonald's scratched, but he's another guy that's been picked up that has really done a great job. Big win for the Komets tonight, Doug. 4-1. We got another game in here tomorrow. We'll have some of the old timers in here. Hopefully we'll get hopefully we'll get some interviews for you. But tomorrow's another game, and Komets continue to roll. We'll be back again next week with another Komet hockey game of the week.